This new piece is dedicated sa lahat ng mga single, like me. Whether you're single and ready to mingle, or you're single and reserved, or single and unrequited, this is for you. A letter to myself whenever I am single. Dear you, with a thirsty heart, with a fragile and unquenchable dryness. You with the hands that aren't made for winter, the constant craving for something warm to hold. Dear you, daydreamer, who sees himself in every story, in every love poem, in every song. Believe me, your being single probably won't last for long. How many times have you told them about wanting to stay alone for good? How this is going to be the last? How many times have we witnessed this promise crumble into dust? With every snap of a finger, with every cute boy that comes in, with every time you close the door, you open windows one right after another. Don't you spend hours going around the mall just trying to find a place to eat, like a field trip down at the zoo? Trying to find an enclosure for yourself that isn't just good for two, the realization that Noah's Ark will never accept you. So instead, you tried to look for safety in people's bare minimum, walked out under the drizzle and considered it salvation. Tried drowning yourself in puddles and bucket-sized oceans, mistaking them for mirrors down the street. You tried to look for yourself in someone else's eyes only to get wet feet. Why? Why do you always have to look for yourself in the wrong places when all you have to do was look within? But then, on some days, when all of this feels like a lucid dream, when the sun seems to shine a little bit brighter, when breakfast seems to taste a little bit better, I promise you will enjoy lucid moments like this. When you realize you can hold the world without having the need to hold someone else's hand. When you discover the wonder contained in your voice without saying someone else's name or tasting someone else's lips. When you know you can embrace the entire universe even without lifting a finger. When every prayer becomes just a prayer for yourself. Every moan is dedicated to your own body. You'll find yourself going out and watching a movie, wearing that single ticket like a badge of honor. How you're able to find your seat amidst the darkness of it all. The realization that being single isn't being in the dark. Or maybe sometimes it could be. Because have you ever found fireflies in broad daylight? Because now I see you. You and your bioluminescence. When I say you are glowing, what I mean is that you're not just glow-in-the-dark stars. You're not defined by the sunlight that came before this. You are not just an echo of someone else's laughter that only used to be or will be. You're not just an aftertaste, nor the dry down of a perfume. You are not keto diet, only defined by the things you choose to let go. No rice, no bread, no sweets. Believe me, even though you chose to let go of love for someone else, I see you now, and your smile has never been sweeter. How I wish this lucid moment could last a little bit longer. Dear you, single and bored to death, with curious cat as his only source of attention. When someone asks you what you wear to sleep at night, say, my insecurities. Say, my heart. Say, my insecurities, but I wear my heart on my sleeves and douse it with gasoline. That is not to say you sleep naked at night. That is to say that nights are getting colder and you're used to them by now. That is to say you're still waiting, still hoping for that constant kind of burning that you deserve.